What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, lineage? This is your brother Chief Kalinago. I know it's early, but listen, man, first off, I want to acknowledge my ancestors, our ancestors, for always, just for always coming to me. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, but for just continuing to open up my eyes and showing me the information. And all I could do is bring you the information. The writing is written all over the wall. And for those of you who can't see it, then you know what? It's okay, because not everybody's going to be saved. And, by no means, this is to inject fear. But like I've always said before, the writing's actually on the wall, and people are blatantly ignoring those messages, and they continuously live their life pushing gossip and the low vibrational frequency. But there will be people, like I said, hold on. This is to inject fear. Hold up, let me just. I've always said before. There will be a wailing of teeth, and a lot of people will be suffering, and there'll be a lot of crime, and people will let loose. People will be let loose on each other. Okay, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all just don't know what's coming. Because you people refuse. Yes, I'm talking to the so-called black people, the so-called African American, the people who are actually the original people of the Americas. All y'all want to do is play games on the internet. But let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all in for a rude awakening, a very, very rude awakening. You feel me? The world is standing up against the United States. And the majority of the world keep using the term America because the United States has been deemed America. We, the original people, have to stand up and make our declaration and make a statement to let the world know that the United States is not America. You see, the war that's going on right now, it has nothing to do with people. The war that's going on right now is all commercial. It's all business. They're all wars of corporations, okay, that are called, nations. With that being said, our motherland, the Americas, is being labeled as just the United States. And I don't care how many videos we do, okay? I don't care how many times we say, oh, we're the original people. Listen, if we don't have a voice on the world stage, it makes no difference, because all they see and hear is the United States is America. And I've been warning y'all. I've been putting myself out. I mean, yesterday alone, I got up about 5:30 a.m. and I started at 6 o'clock. And I wasn't finished until about 12:30 last night. Okay? Literally, almost 20 hours. I've been up working on a declaration, and I'm pretty much done. I have about a page or two left. Okay? An 18-page declaration. I'm putting in the work. People just don't. I mean, listen, y'all have no idea. No idea whatsoever. But I laid down, and the ancestors came to me and told me again, it's time. The writings are on the wall. Of course, everybody's caught up with the distraction. Okay? The Trump situation, the Jamie Foxx situation, the Will Smith situation, the Oprah situation, the fire situation. It's always something to distract you from what's going on. And people just can't see it, or they refuse to see it. But you know about BRICS. So I'm going to share a little bit of information with y'all real quick. Okay? And go look it up yourself. Don't believe anything that I say, like I told y'all before. Don't believe anything that I say. You see, a lot of you think you're living your lives for yourselves and don't realize you have children. Okay? Don't realize we have elders. And so many of you are so selfish. You spend all your days and all your time on the internet bullshitting, playing games. posting a bunch of nonsense, fail to realize we have to come together. It's important. It's imperative. We are in a state of emergency where the original people of this land have to get up, stand up, and let the world know we are here and we are not this corporation. You feel me? Because the people who run the corporation, they're not here. So they don't care who perish or not. So it has nothing to do with the color of skin. I tell people I'm not going to play these games. And I'm not going to associate myself with anybody who play these games, because everybody is going to feel it. Everybody. This has nothing to do with the color of skin. It's about the have and the have-nots. And yes, we have to stand and make our declaration as the original people of the land. But we should not negate the fact that there are other ethnic groups that are living within the confines of our motherland, the Americas. Okay? And we are not the only ones wanting to stand against tyranny. Okay? There are people of different ethnic groups that have been for years standing up and speaking out. And like I tell people, I'm willing to stand with the righteous. So I will join with any ethnic group that are willing to stand. You feel me? But of course, like I always tell people, we're going to stand as the original indigenous people of this land. Okay? So I don't care who these people are, as long as they're righteous. I don't care about the complexion of their skin, as long as they're righteous, because we can't do it alone. We were never meant to do it alone. All right? So let me go ahead and share with you. Some people may not know what the BRICS is or what countries form the BRICS so far. But if you realize the BRICS, we have Brazil, we have Russia, we have India, we have China, and we have South Africa. Now, Brazil is part of the Americas. So why is it when they talk about the West and they talk about America, why is that Brazil is in America, but it's not considered to be the West? Because once again, like I told y'all before, those are all ideologies of systems of corporations, nation states. You feel me? Nation states. So if Brazil is part of BRICS and Brazil is in America, like I told y'all before, they are looking at the US as America, but it's not. The US is only within a 10-mile radius. The District of Columbia, it's a corporation. And because of federal zones, it has been extended to the intercontinental America, which is the United States of America, consists of the 49 states plus, I think, Hawaii or Alaska. Okay? And then you have a third faction of the United States, which is OAS, Organization of American States, which Brazil is also a part of. So can somebody tell me, let that make sense? But you see, people don't realize what's going on and people refuse to come together. But I keep telling y'all, I don't have to be here in the United States. I don't have to be here, but I'm here because the ancestors need me here. I'm standing with my brothers and sisters here. Okay? I have a Dominican passport. I could leave anytime. How many of you in the United States have that option? You don't have that option because this is all you know. Like I told y'all before, I was sent here for a reason. And many of you will not even realize who Chief Kalinago was or is. You will not get it until it's too late. And this is not about me being cocky. I know what I was sent for. A few weeks ago, the ancestors came to me. They always come to me individually, but the council came to me and said, Chief, it's time. They gave me specific instructions. And I'm very obedient when my ancestors speak to me. And I've been up for the past 2-3 weeks, literally on 2-3 hours rest, working, putting things together, working on IDs, working on declarations, working on apps, because I'm preparing. Many of you are not going to see it before it's too late. You see, you missed the message, the message about Noah, Zudra, where they got all that story, all the stories from. But it's the same narrative being played over and over again. Okay, when the flood is coming, the ancestors always pick a few people to tell people, hey, it's coming. Let's prepare. Let's build the ark. But many of you miss the message because you're waiting on this mythical savior to come save you. Even in your Bible, it says, faith without works is dead. So go ahead and sit and just wait for this Jesus or whoever you're waiting for, Allah, whoever you're waiting for, Yah, to come save you. I promise you, you'll be in the bottom of the ocean because you missed the message, waiting on the messenger, when the truth is the messenger is you, but nobody else. You, just versions of your higher self coming to warn your lower self, but y'all continue to miss it. But like I told y'all before, I don't have to be here, but I choose to be here. And I'm going to continue to be here because I know I got work to do. So I'm asking y'all again, let's come together. Okay? Yes, this is the restoration of the original American Aborigines, yes. But it does not mean we have to do it alone. We don't have to do it alone. I don't care what ethnic group you are. I don't care what color of your skin. Righteous people come in all shades and color. And anybody out here who think it's just about skin, you are lost. You have already been defeated. And you will continue to be defeated. So I'm going to hold hands with anyone who is righteous, as long as they know who I am and who we are, and the role that we have to play as the original people of this land. In fact, as the original people of the planet, but I won't even get into that. The world know the truth. And the ancestors are going to force you and put your back against the wall. But you have, only if you choose to perish and suffer. Do you know what suffer means? The true etymology of suffer? It means to accept things, your plight, your suffering, by choice. It's a conscious decision that you make to suffer because you refuse to learn. But anyway, BRICS has come together. Okay? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South America. And the goal is to cripple America. But like I said, I'm going to continue to rebuke, that statement as calling the United States America. It's not going to stand. It's not going to fall on my watch. So I'm going to continue to stand. I know how powerful I am. Ancestors just came to me again and said, hey, Chief, talk to the people. Let them know it's time. It's time. And this information is out here. Okay? So when BRICS come together and form this new currency, all right, already the US dollar has no value. Can you imagine? Let's just suppose there's a theory out there, or I'm going to put it that way, allegedly, the new currency that they're going to create is going to be at least 50 times more or 55 times more the US dollar. So can you imagine? If you have to pay $1 for an item, it's going to cost you at least $50. $50 US for one item. So you think inflation is bad now? Wait till that new currency come into circulation. You think the world is afraid of the US now? Let them go up against Russia, Brazil, India, China, and South America together. Let them do that. Let them do it. And as of lately, who else have been invited? Guess what? The Argentinian Republic. Guess where Argentina is? In the Americas. In the Americas. But y'all want to continue to think that the United States is America, huh? Like I said, y'all going to learn the hard way. The Arab Republic of Egypt. The Federal Republic of Ethiopia. All right? The Islamic Republic of Iran. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The United Arab Emirates. You know what I'm saying? The world ain't afraid of the United States. It ain't back in the days, man, in World War I and World War II, when the United States was the power and everybody wanted to be with the US. No, it's a different day and time. So let me see how the United States is going to be the world power when all these countries are going to come together. And guess what? We, as the original people and our guest that's in our home, guess who's going to suffer? Because of our ignorance. We are hard-headed. Okay? We have to stand up and make our declaration right now. We have to stand up as the original people and let our voices be heard. I keep telling y'all, I know the ways, I know the how. I can't do it alone. I have been doing it alone. And I'm not going to do it alone anymore. You feel me? So y'all going to learn when you go to the store and you have to pay $50 for a bonbon. You have to pay $50 for a bottle of water, a glass of juice, or $100 because the United States fiat currency cannot compete. What they're going to do? Try to go up against Russia, Brazil, India, China, South America, Argentina Republic, Arab Republic of Egypt, the Federal Republic of Ethiopia, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates. Are they going to go up against them? Really? Trust me, they're not. They're not. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? My people. Like I told y'all before, I don't sleep. I take naps because I'm always on edge, waiting for the ancestors to talk to me. Well, they came to me again. And I'm warning y'all, it's time. Forget the distractions. Stop playing the games, man. Stop playing the games. What's wrong with these Negroes, man? What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? I mean, why can't you see what's going on? You still have Hollywood. You are blinded by Hollywood and what's going on in Hollywood. All y'all focus on is one, my sisters, y'all want to be naked and showing your ass, and that's all you focus on. My brothers, y'all want to continue to fight sisters. Everybody want to get up. First thing you want to do is smoke a blunt, be on the corner drinking. Man, we got to stop all this bullshit, man. It's time. Let me show y'all this. Okay. The countries in Africa ain't playing the games no more. Let me show y'all another little video. Pay attention. All right, pay attention. From the Kenyan president. All right, not just the South American president, but the Kenyan president. Pay attention. Listen to this.
Due to global factors such as the Russia-Ukraine war.
For the people who work numbers, I am giving you free advice that those of you who are holding dollars, you surely might go into losses.
You hear that? The Kenyan president told his people, for those of you who are using or holding on to the US dollar, you will soon be going into losses. Pay attention. Pay attention.
You better do what you must do, because this market is going to be different in a couple of weeks.
You hear that? This market is going to be different in a couple of weeks, not a couple of years, in a couple of weeks. Okay? In a couple of weeks. My people, man, I'm warning y'all, stop with the distractions, man. It's time for us to come together and step up. We are the only ones who could save our land. No immigrants could do it, I'm telling you. Yes, they could do it with us, but we cannot leave it in their hands. No foreigners could do it. It has to be the energy of the original people. Not even the natives could do it. They are not the original people, man. All right.
And secondly, we, through the central bank, we are having conversations to reinstate the interbank exchange market that has since not worked. And I am happy that the players in that sector, including our banks, are coming forward and they are participating, and they are working with the central bank so that we can again take charge of our market and that it is not allowed to be distorted.
You hear that? All right. Okay.
By brokers. I'm told the only place where brokers are accepted is at the exchange. Anywhere else, they are banned. And so I just want to assure those in Kenya who were facing challenges of access to dollars that we have taken steps to ensure that dollar availability in the next couple of weeks is going to be very different, because our fuel companies will now be paying for fuel in Kenya shillings. They do not have to look for dollars every month, because we have done what we must do as government to ensure that we ease the burden on people who want to realize their returns in dollars. And
anyway, I don't have to, continue playing that. You got the message. But like I told y'all before, the Argentinian Republic, the Arab Republic of Egypt, the Federal Republic of Ethiopia, Islamic Republic Iran, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, they are all being invited to be full members of the BRICS, and that's to be taking place on January 1st. Okay, as the original people of the land, we have to come together. And people don't realize you cannot. Yes, absolutely, man. The truth trail. You gotta invest in something. And I'm not giving any type of financial advice, but some of you better start putting some of that fiat currency into some cryptocurrency, because I keep telling y'all, man, I've been warning y'all for years now. Shit is about to hit. In fact, it has already hit the fan. Okay? It has already hit the fan. All right? So as the original indigenous people of the land, like I said, we have to stand up. Have to stand up. Okay? We have to stand up. All right? So I just wanted to give y'all this message. For those of you who are not on the live, when you get up, you will see it, you will hear it. Okay? But I just want y'all to know what's happening. Okay? I'm here with y'all, man. I'm here with you. I'm standing with you. But we gotta stand up together. All right? We have to stand up together. It's about time. It's been time. The writing's been on the wall. Okay? In 1988, the United States, they have to do what's right, and they have a moral obligation to the American Indians, which is us, the original people. That's why, like I told y'all before, it was politically incorrect to call natives American Indians, because they were not the people that were called American Indians in the 1400s, in the 1600s, and the early 1700s. We were. These native people only came into play in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and that's a fact. Okay? So as American Indians, the original people, they have to tell the truth. They have to speak the truth. So in 1988, HRES, House Resolution 331, okay, was put, it became concurrent. It was put into play. It is still concurrent. All right? That the US government has an obligation to deal with us from a government to government basis. But guess what? That same year, they put Jesse Jackson on the scene to call us African Americans. Okay? I just want y'all to know, since 1988, we were supposed to step up and organize. But our people missed it. I keep reminding you. I keep teaching you, and not just me. There are many others like me that are doing what I'm doing. You feel me? But I've been given specific instructions to put certain things in place, and that's what I'm doing. All right? So, Charlie said, when the world turned against us, even though we donate to the world for every catastrophe, we America is the heart of Babylon. Everybody gets a piece of us. Well, in a sense, you're right, Charlie, but the United States is not America. Okay? They're not, it's not America. The United States is the United States. And that's why I tell people we have to stop calling the United States America. All right? Because our words have power. I refuse to call the United States America because it's not. America is a continent. The United States is a corporation that was established. And then the 13 colonies extended to the 50 states. You feel me? But as far as I'm concerned, they are all foreigners. Okay? And yes, the so-called black leaders, yes, they are black. The black leaders, okay, are the Decepticons. Yes, indeed. All right? But I'm talking to, the primes, the Optimus Primes of the Americas, which are my people. We have to stand up, and you don't realize that it's literally the Transformers being played. The primes, the Optimus Primes, will stand against the Decepticons. Decepticons, aka Demoncrats. I don't play politics, but they have been telling you for years who they are. So we have to stand as the prime. We have to stand as the Autobots. Okay? So this is another message. Reach out. If you're on Facebook, send me an inbox. If you're not on Facebook, send me an email. chiefkalanagoflyingeagle@gmail.com. There's no need to be afraid. Put down the distractions, my brothers and sisters. Okay? My sisters, it is no time to, showing your ass and your titties is not going to save you. Okay? My brothers, we have to stop going around with this gang talk and beefs that we have with each other. It has to stop. Okay? It has to stop. We have to come together. Forget our differences. Okay? I see a lot of sisters on the internet, and brothers fighting each other, fighting for a spiritual dominance. The woman talking about, oh, well, the woman is this, and the God is feminine. Shut the hell up. Y'all have no idea what you're talking about. The all, what you call God, has no gender. Okay? So all you people that are pushing this identity agenda on the all, you are lost as hell. Okay? And only weak men will subscribe to that nonsense, and only weak women will subscribe to that nonsense. The all has no gender. Genders manifest from the all, period. So y'all continue to play these games, not me. Okay? All right? So we, the people, have to step up and stand. And like I said, I don't care what complexion you look like. Yes, I'm going to organize with the American Aborigines, but I'm willing to hold hands with any other ethnic group that are righteous on my ancestral land. Period. And anybody could feel indifferently towards that. I don't care. You feel me? I'm not going to play these games. So once again, I'm going to conclude this video, and I'm going to ask y'all to reach out and let's make this happen. It's never too late when you're willing to take a stand. It's never too late when you're willing to step up. Okay? And that's the truth. Trill, the people, our people don't like being proactive. They like being reactive. You see what I'm saying? But they want to wait until everything on your shelves is $50, $60 or more. A bottle of water, a bottle of juice. You know what I'm saying? It's $50 or more. Then instead of standing up, you know what they're going to do? They're going to start robbing and looting, thinking that's going to be the solution. You feel me? But like I said, man, y'all going to learn the hard way. You're going to learn the hard way if you don't stand up now. Okay? Yes, fear. Fear, that's what it is. And most fearful people, they are religious based. Don't you realize that? They're waiting for a savior because they're afraid to stand. They're waiting for a savior to come fight their battles. You feel me? But I promise you they're waiting in vain, because ain't no sky daddy or his son coming to save y'all. I don't care what you call him or it. Okay? He's not going to save you. You have to stand up and fight for yourself. All right? Because what you don't realize is the God that you've been looking for is you. So we have to stop being afraid. Like I told y'all before, there's no fear in me, but I'm not stupid. I'm not going to be a martyr for anybody. It's either we're going to stand together or not stand at all. I will buy a one-way ticket and get out of here and let the United States burn, because that's what's going to happen. It's going to fall. It is falling. Okay? London Bridge has already fallen. In fact, for those of you who don't know, let me show y'all something. Here's a little something y'all probably don't know. The London Bridge was a gift to the United States, and it's in Arizona. You see, a lot of y'all don't know. Well, not necessarily a gift, it was bought. All right? In a sense. And that happened in 1968. It was bought. But people don't know these things. You feel me? And it was moved brick by brick to the city of Arizona. Did y'all know this? I guarantee a lot of y'all didn't know this. Let me show it to you. But y'all gonna see the story of Noah played out over and over again. You see, y'all think that the flood was something physical. No, it's all allegory. All right, it's all allegory. And what's coming now? It's a financial flood. It is all allegory. And the Noahs, such as myself, we are on here warning you, talking to you, asking you, let's come together, let's build the ark. Well, guess what? The ark is being built. And for those of you who are not willing to come on the ark, or at least prepare your own ark, then guess what? You will drown. You will. But let me show y'all, man. For those of you who didn't know, London Bridge fell in London. And guess what? It was gifted, and it was bought and gifted to so-called America and an American tycoon. All right? It was shipped into the US, into Arizona, brick by brick, 10,000 tons. Okay? And now it's in Arizona. You feel me? The London Bridge was falling down. So what do you think is going to happen? The London Bridge has to fall down. In other words, the US got to fall. Babylon got to fall. The Western ideology got to fall. Okay? It got to fall. And the London Bridge is going to fall again. The question is, can you swim? Can you swim? So my people, this is another warning. Let's come together and build this ark. Walk with me. Walk with us. Let's make this happen. Reach out. We got work to do. Stop with the distractions. I know a lot of you, all you like to do is party, drink, have a good time. You feel me? Once again, you're going to drown in that good time that you are having. Okay? All right then. Because I'm telling you, the corporation ain't playing with y'all, man. They're gonna force you to take all their, you know what, okay, their jabs and try to close down the borders. And the borders is not to prevent Mexicans from coming in. The borders is to prevent you from going out. You see, y'all don't realize what's going on. I'm gonna repeat that. The borders is not to prevent Mexicans from coming in. It's to prevent you from going on, because guess what? Even when these Mexicans come through the border, they get jobs, they get places to stay. It's all an illusion. Okay, they have more rights than you because they have a country that's representing them. But y'all too blind to see this. The only people that are disenfranchised on the planet is the so-called black people in the Americas, particularly the United States. And y'all just too blind to see that. Not part of a nation. Okay? Not part of any indigenous group that has a voice on a global national platform. Okay? And we don't realize we have to change that. My brothers and sisters, once again, it's time. Okay? It's time. And I'm going to ask you once more, why is it that we are the only ethnic group, not just in the US, not just in the Americas, but in the world, whose identity has gone from American Indian to Negro to slave to colored, Afro-American, black, niggers, African American? We are the only ethnic group on the planet. Not even animals. Animals have one identity. But we have been deemed worse than animals. 3/5 of human, and a human is a beast. Can you imagine that? We're not even the whole beast. We are 3/5 of the beast. But y'all don't get it though. You want to continue to be black. Stand as a people without a nationality, without a nation, without any type of representation on a national stage. You feel me? Man, listen, man, my brothers and sisters, man, it's time. It's time. Okay? It is time. Leave the distractions alone. Let go of the false Hollywood personas. My sisters, stop it with the nonsense, my sisters. Stop. Stop using your body as the tool that's going to think, that's going to save you. No, it's not. All the false eyelashes, all the fake ass and the fake boobs is not going to save you. It's not. During this inflation here, you know, when a man got to pay $50 for about a glass of orange, trust me, he ain't gonna pay attention to you. My brothers, stop with the nonsense. Okay? Like I told y'all, a human is a monster. A monster is a beast. I've been telling y'all this, man. I've been telling y'all this for a very, very long time. Okay? So, don't wait until it's too late. It's not too late. It's never too late until it's too late. The fat lady hasn't sang yet. So like I said, as the original people of the land, okay, it is time to stand up, because only we could make America great again with the assistance of our guest in our home. Okay? Nobody else could make it happen. The land is not going to respond to them. All right? The Native Americans can't step up because they don't have the spiritual and soul inherent right to stand up. The land will not respond to them because they are not the original people. However, they are more than welcome to stand with us and relinquish that false narrative that they're the original people. They themselves have to ask for forgiveness because every tongue has to confess and every knee have to bow and restore the birthright of we the original people. They don't have a choice, or else this entire thing will go down. Okay? But like I told y'all before, I'm not going to be here when it goes down because that means it will be too late. But I'm willing to stand here now and tell you and advise you that we have to step up and put an end to all the nonsense. Okay? All right then. Y'all enjoy the rest of your continuation. Enjoy your sunrise and grand rising to all, because the sun will soon be up. Have an amazing 24. I'm not going to be waiting for anybody to reach out. Okay? Because weight is a heavy load. And I'm tired of carrying this heavy load alone. So I'm not going to wait for anyone. But for those of you who want to reach out, feel free. Feel free to reach out so we could build and make this thing happen. All right? There's still time. Because like I said, time is just an illusion. Okay? It's just an illusion. Now, the ancestors, they will intervene. But a lot of you are going to perish even though they intervene. Because your heart's ain't right. You're not righteous. You're not righteous. A lot of you speak one thing with your tongue, but your hearts say something different. But you can't fool the universe, man. You can't fool the ancestors. They know you. They see you. I see you. All right? So I'm going to talk to y'all later. Take care.